to Talk with Maria. With me to discuss the business of home care is Nicole Peralta. Welcome, Nicole.
Thank you, Maria.
It is a pleasure to have you on our show today. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's my pleasure being here today, sharing this big opportunity.
You've stood the test of time with home care. How long have you been in home care?
Well, I've been in home care since 2007 when I met you.
What's the most intriguing part of home care to you?
The most intriguing part of home care is doing the job placements, getting to know your clients, their needs, and hearing them out to pair them up with the correct caregiver. The best part is when you hear your clients out and the family has a peace of mind, knowing that they're leaving their loved ones in good hands.
I think everyone would just enjoy that component, because when you have to go to work and you have to leave your family and you have to leave them in the hands of a stranger, it definitely becomes something that you want to be, you want to rest assured that everything is okay.
It's scary not knowing who's coming to your home, how they're going to treat your loved one, how they're going to care for them, and having to leave them in the hands of a stranger. It is scary, and people are hesitant to leave their loved ones in a stranger's hands, but hearing them out and knowing what their needs are and placing the correct person, that's what makes the change. Knowing that that connection is there and building that relationship with your clients and getting to know their needs.
I think that's so important, because after your parents have aged and you still have to continue your journey of working, going into the field, sometimes it's so hard just to think, how do you find a caregiver to keep your parents home rather than going into a nursing home or an assisted living? Caring at home is, I think, the best thing.
But again, it also begins at the training that these caregivers receive, how they're trained, so that they know what to expect when they go into the client's home. So I think that's the foundation.
I feel to be a home health aide, you ought to be trained, you ought to be understanding of what the job description is. And of course, the mega ingredient in caring is taking your heart and your love into someone's home.
The fact that you teach your students the foundation of being in a home, in an actual home setting, means a lot. They know what to expect. It's not like they're practicing with dummies. They're practicing with real people, with each other. And you give them that comfort when they come into the school, into the institute, just popping my head in and walking in on a daily basis and seeing how you train them, it really prepares them for what to expect in reality, to the point of when they're coming in to budgeting.
That's right.
When they go into the client's home, they have to make sure that they bring their own supplies, such as paper toilet, the napkins, the washing the hands, not to run up the client's expenses. It means a lot how you start your foundation. And it really makes a difference when they're going to the client's home, just hearing the feedback from the family and from other people that are involved. Healthcare proxies reach out to me, thanking me for the quality of students that I'm sending in, of quality of aides that I'm sending into their home to care for their loved ones. So it really means a lot.
What's your take on cell phones in the patient's home?
Oh, cell phones, where can we start? It is a big problem, but I love the fact that when you have the students first come into your home, into your school, you collect their phones. You take them away just so that they're trained not to be on their phones as the day goes by. So it really prepares them and really gets them off the phone.
You know what, I feel once you're sitting in a client's home, the care, the 5 ADLs is very important. You do not want a client to slip and fall on your watch. You do not want a client to shift, or if they want something or if there's something going wrong, they must be able to identify all the aspects of the care that they're entrusted to. And so I feel having your phones, I know phones are almost like a delirium. Everyone wants to hold that phone and have it. It's like a phony situation these days. Everyone has a phone and they sleep with it and wake up with it. But when you're in a patient's home, you want to be able to put that phone aside so you can take care of that patient.
Absolutely. You want your caregivers to actually engage with your clients and know a little bit about them, get to know them, hear them out, know what they've been through, and that's what they want. That's what they want, to engage with their caregivers.
What do you think about the new CDPAP situation?
Ooh, CDPAP. I am in big disagreement with what's going on with the cut that has taken. I believe that many clients will be affected. Why? Because not just clients alone, but family members rely on these loved ones to care for these clients, and it's not fair. It's not fair that they're getting this cut and it's not beneficial. You know, they're taking the budget and taking it on other things that don't need that, that don't need that.
I know that you hire a lot of people and you go through a lot of planning to make them have jobs. You do such a good job with that. What do you want to tell the workers that wants to come to do home care?
So I do recommend for everyone to go get their training. We do partner up with Home Health Aid Training Institute in Westbury, and we do the job placement upon completion. There's jobs everywhere, and this is a field that you can evolve into different aspects of home care. This is just the beginning, it's just the foundation. So go for it. The sky is the limit.
Nicole, thank you so much for coming on. It's been a pleasure. We've made full circle today.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining me on The Talk with Maria today. I hope you found our conversation informative and inspiring. Until the next time, stay curious and keep exploring.